I own a dental laboratory in Marietta, California. It's a digital laboratory, so most of our doctors have Prime scans. But yeah, we're very proud to be a laboratory that only accepts digital scans. So we have 20 people that work here, and basically 12 of them are my family members. I have my mom, my dad, my sister, my other sister, my nephew, my son, my daughter. I can just go down the list. Eventually, I bought my first printer. So I went for a big industrial printer, and all it did all day is make models. And that was basically my intro into printing. I saw it being a lot more efficient, faster, and all I kept thinking about was how many different materials are going to hit the market so that we can really take it to another level when it came to printing. When the Primeprint, was introduced to my laboratory, I noticed right off the bat that there was something different about it, especially when it came to the workflow, when it came to the speed, and also when it came to the cleanliness of being able to, print multiple materials without, getting dirty. So as we talk about workflows, it's a very streamlined workflow. It's very easy. It basically starts from receiving a scan. You open up the file. You can make a crown. You can basically make a model with the crown. There's so many different options that we have today when it comes to, digital dentistry or receiving cases from our doctors. So we basically design the crown. After we design the crown, we click a button, we make a model, we design the model. After we design the model, then we export everything. And so what's really cool about, for me at least in our laboratory, because everything that we have is in lab, everything is just a complete circle. So I just press one button, everything exports to where it needs to go and what folder it needs to go. And now the fun begins. With the CAM software, I move from one spot to the next. It basically calculates everything for me. And then once I press, go on the printer, it's more or less me opening up the door, putting it in, closing it, and then I just walk away. I just click one button. Literally, I can click one button and I'm able to start my print job. Then the next step that we have is that we're just putting it into the PPU, and you're not really getting all that guck all over yourself, right? It's not, you have to wash your hands 1,000 times or like I see some of my techs, basically using the alcohol to get all that material off their hands. Because once it's done, all you're doing is opening it up, and it's already cured for you, it's already clean for you, and it's already dried for you. And so once you take that, you just take all the sprues off. Once you take the sprues off, your model's ready to go. Once you have that crown, you basically take that crown, you take that model, especially if it's an implant case, you just put that bad boy in there, you screw it in, and you call it a day. I gotta say, I love the speed of the Primeprint, but I also love the ability that it has to basically change things or to modify or to personalize it, in whatever way you want, especially in the software. The Primeprint, to me, it's just the final piece of the puzzle, in my opinion. I've been waiting for a long time for InLab to sort of bring me that printer that would then complete my workflow circle, as I called it, right? Directly from my doctors, with their Prime scans, into my InLab, out to my CAM, to my mills, and then finally now I can say to my printer. And so that, to me, is huge when it comes to InLab, when it comes to Dentsply Sorona's, digital workflow. It all just works. As people say, it just works. And so me adding this, it just works.